Cool, I'm watching it. Oh, hello and welcome everyone to our first podcast. Um we have CV Void with us. Um if you guys want to introduce yourself starting with Sloppy.
Uh,
Um
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
go ahead.
Hi, I'm I guess Sloppy McFloppy, or Damon. I play top lane for CB Void.
Cool. And then next Shadow.
Hi, I am Shadow and I play support for CB Void.
Cool. And then Taco.
What's up? Uh, Toko?
Toko,
Or I like
sorry.
to be yeah. That's like the second common thing people call me. Will, I like to be called that more. I play as the jungler, and that's pretty much it.
Cool. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys. I guess my first question is what did you guys think of the season? I mean, it was pretty long. Um, what was like your hardest opponent that you went against?
I can take this one. I think the season it definitely has been really long. I'm glad we're in the playoffs now. Because it is overlapping with some other stuff, but is what it is. But it's been a fun season so far. We've been through a rough patch right now, but we're getting through it. I do definitely think our roughest opponents so far. I think it's probably White Lotus Licorice, or however you pronounce it. Um, Not 100% sure though. What do y'all think?
No,
I
I
agree.
can kind of agree with you there. We clearly are not the greatest against White Lotus Lacroix, sort of however you say. I've always said Lacroix, but especially I've also it's a weird relationship with them as well because I actually do enjoy talking to Lucky. He's a pretty funny guy, but he does whoop the heck out of us in the bot lane.
Yeah, I'm gonna say is that what or I guess you're playing White Lotus in for your first playoff match, right?
Yes, we are
Yeah, I
trying
think
to
we
get
won
that
the
scheduled right now.
Um I guess is that the thing that you're probably most worried about going into that game, or is there any other big concerns? Like, obviously, don't like talk about your game plan or whatever, but
Oh yeah, for
um,
sure.
I guess
Uh,
do you have a plan going into that game? Is more what I'm asking to maybe
I
slow down
mean,
Lucky.
To be
I think
honest,
I think this is like what our third, maybe fourth time going against them. So I think all we gotta do is just kind of learn from our previous games. What went wrong? Some VOD reviewing, all that stuff, and just got to go in there with confidence and just play better than we have before.
definitely try to communicate more. Trying to work on that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can definitely see that
but
being like a huge problem. Um, but
yeah, I don't think the match should be too terribly difficult. I think I think we're stronger on our top half of the map. The bot lane, I think it's a coin flip on whether or not which one's gonna win, but I think we
Yeah,
can
most
definitely win the game.
Especially with
yeah,
the new hidden talent of Toko's carry jungles. I feel like we figured out halfway through Murk that it was better to put Toko on carry jungles
yeah,
than not.
dude. I put me on a like support junglers. I am gonna fall behind so fast.
so yeah, well, I actually want to ask you about that. I mean, Toko, you had like I mean, pretty successful season. You collected over 50 dragons. Um, what I guess what was that change going from like a tanky to a more carry jungle? What made you guys do that?
I The thing about me playing tanks is that I tend to put most of my resources into my teammates rather than myself. So like I'd be like looking for so many plays outside of my own jungle. Like my whole entire red side could be like left there for 3 minutes while I'm just standing in a bush bot lane, just waiting for a perfect moment to gank.
Okay.
Yeah, I just make a lot of like coin flip plays that are like very one sided.
And hopefully, like towards your side, right?
What?
When he
I
was
think
on tank, not really.
yeah, to be honest, if I'm on a carry jungler, at least I have like some potential to do something on my not on my own, but like with I don't know, one other teammate. Or as a whole team.
Agree.
Okay. Um, I guess Sloppy, what are your thoughts of going against Ludacris? Um, you've been pretty dominant this season top lane. Is there anything you're looking forward to, I guess, doing top lane?
I mean, honestly, I'm not too worried about the top lane matchup. I don't think like it is a bit of the top lane ego talking, but I don't think any of the top laners are better. There was like maybe once or twice I've lost lane. I know exactly what I did wrong, but most of the times I know how I can win this, and I'm not too worried about it at all. I'm expanding my champ pool a lot right now, so they have a lot more to worry about. I've been spamming like Jace, Scion recently. I'm trying to learn and pick up, and honestly, I learned the champions really fast, so they can't really ban me out. So I'm not worried at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Um, yes, Shadow, what are you looking forward to the most for this
uh,
upcoming season? Have you been picking up anything new or just sticking to what you've been playing?
it's been funny because I did want to kind of stick towards what I was playing. However, with patch notes and everything, my champ pool got kind of cooked. So I've been picking up new champions as of late, kind of like Tarek, and picking up back against like Emilio, picking up Seraphine. Because champions I used to play, kind of like Pike, Lux, and Nautilus, they are just kind of cooked with the current meta. So I've been kind of rehauling my entire champ pool. So it'd be nice to throw some of these new champions into this upcoming playoff finals type of situation. It'd be fun. Those new champs.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. I mean, it definitely sounds like you guys are ready for it. Um, I
100%.
definitely do have you guys going far in it. So, um, we'll see. How has your experience overall been for like esports in general? Are you guys in any other leagues at the moment, or is this the only
Um,
one you're playing in, or?
yeah, so right now we're doing Titan as well. It just started like 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Mhm.
We've been having troubles with that one. I will say it is a lot more competitive than this one. But
Yeah, and then also with the shift of we need Toko's no longer playing with us kind of after this Murk season, so finding a new jungler has also been a struggle, that's for sure.
yeah, so it's just like all that stuff kind of piled up on participating in two different leagues. It's been rough, but we're getting
Yeah,
through it.
that's unfortunate. Well, hopefully you guys find a new jungle soon. Um,
Appreciate it.
yeah. Um, I guess what's like your future plans? Like, are you just after Titan, you just guys continue to play, or like
I think after Titan, we're either maybe gonna take a break because I don't know, participating in two different leagues, it's a little taxing right now. And trying to find a jungle at the same time. And a lot of our previous games, we've had two subs, so just overall being a little rough. We might take a break. I know I've been considering it after Titan and just sticking to solo queue for a while and climbing as far as I can. But I don't know about the rest of the team on what their plans are.
I think after this league I'm gonna take a break off like games in general. Trying to see like focus on my get my life straightened out after this league. Because it's kinda like a little bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a kid, so I'm probably still gonna be playing video games. So I am not too mentally tasked by these leagues. So I'll probably just look for another CB team to play on while everyone else takes a break. Kind of see where I can be thrown into.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Like, yeah, like I can completely understand how you guys feel. Um, being on teams is a lot of work. Especially being in two leagues. That's I don't think I've ever done that. Just because I know how much work it is. So, um,
It's
yeah,
also
shout out to you guys doing that. But yeah, I can totally understand you guys wanted to take a break after the season.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
also because like they have a very like tight schedule, so it's like
Yeah.
I think that's
I
also a big factor into like it's so taxing to play in
yeah.
two leagues.
I have felt pretty bad for the other teams that we tried to schedule with because we only really had like 3 days that we could play before, and now with Titan, it's down to like two. I know I'm talking to Lucky right now on when we can schedule our match so we can have like our full roster. But yeah,
Because obviously we want diff White Lotus this time around.
that's what I'm saying.
So, I guess how did you guys feel? Because there's a big thing is scheduling and everything. How did you guys feel about like you guys having to schedule your own matches? Was it a positive thing for you guys? Was it a negative thing? How did you feel
Um,
about that
It's just very
rule?
bumpy.
it, yeah, it felt fine for a while, but I guess like as the season went on, it started getting a little rougher because like people might not respond to me sometimes. No offense to him, Moby did take forever to get back to me on some stuff with scheduling our game from what was it, 2 days ago or yesterday?
It was like I think it was yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Was it actually yesterday?
Or no, 2 days ago. Sorry.
it was 2 days ago.
2 days
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah, it took a
with
while to
like
schedule that game, but yeah, I know with Titan having like the set schedule, it does feel a lot better because I don't have to work around many things. I guess like if I have work that day, then I already know like, hey, I can't be there, or I can try to take off. While having to schedule the games, it can
yeah.
get weird to move stuff around.
Especially with like set schedules. When you're signing up for that league, it's like, oh well, since we're all majority of the time free Mondays. Like some people just don't work Mondays, or some people's like don't work till very late on Mondays. They can kind of just go into it expecting that's then and there, and only reschedule really if it's like for some bizarre necessary reason.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, you just get subbed.
Yep.
Right. And I think yeah, the only reason why I'm bringing it up is there's a I'm like 99% sure we are going to change into like a set scheduled league because we had
Okay.
like a lot of issues with that. But I was just kind of curious about how you guys felt about that. Um but yeah, that's definitely good to know. Um
Oh,
I
Yeah.
guess are you there was a talk about the new ADC coming out. Are you guys excited about that? Um
Oh,
not my favorite.
the Yunara. I mean,
As a
from
top laner,
the
he hates it.
To be
from the
honest,
sounds of her, I don't like the invis. I don't like the potential dash that her ult might give her. With the invis,
it's
like it just
just
sounds like Vayne again.
I think it's
With
more like
slows.
karma. To be honest, I think it's more like karma.
Well, it's like if they throw
Oh yeah,
Karma and Vayne together. It's like what it
Karma and
feels like.
Kaisa, I
Karma
think Karma and
Kaisa, yeah.
Kaisa.
yeah. But
Karma
it
Kaisa Ash,
sounds
like all in one champ, yeah.
it sounds annoying. But me playing top lane, I just hate ADCs. So I'm just targeting them a lot. Don't let me get my Ambessa.
Hey,
And honestly,
maybe in the future, a lot of the players can get used to like invis. Maybe invis is like gonna be obsolete in some way.
I
Just people to
I
deal with
totally
it.
actually agree with you there, Will. I mean, we had also the whole dash surgeons from champions, ton of champions having dashes. We had Mbessa to kind of I feel like finish it off. We also heard Riot talk about it. I think we're going to be kind of going into I feel like an invis meta now with Aurora coming out. I don't exactly know all the new champions, but I think we're getting to that invis surge, and it's gonna suck because invis ADCs are the worst as a support. I hate them.
No, it's definitely shifting into a kind of weird meta. Um, I guess when did you guys start playing League? Were any of you guys on the old client at all, or were all you guys on like the new map and everything?
Uh, I
I
know me, I
remember.
was on the new map. I know that. I think I started
Yeah.
playing around 2019. I was like freshman in high school. Saw
Oh,
like a YouTube ad, and I was getting tired of Rainbow Six. So I tried out the game. I fell in love with it. Uh, and then I just kind of infected all of my friends, and they started playing. And I have like 4,000 hours or some shit.
feel that.
Yep.
What about Shadow or Toko? Any of you guys?
It's Slays first, so I'll let Toko go.
I played a year later than Damon. So that's
Uh,
why I was like, way. It's a new client for me. I think I played when Lilia. No, Lilia.
Yeah, probably around there.
Yeah.
okay.
I kind of like for real started playing League in like 2023. Of course I got the game probably in like 2022. Um, but then I didn't seriously start playing it until like 2023, and then that's when I got into ranked. Became a Yumi addict, and then was saved actually from another org that picked me up. But yeah, I haven't been playing for too long. I think I was playing when like Renata was a new champion. Um,
Damn.
which yeah.
Okay. What made you guys kind of want to join like uh join an org and everything and start that whole journey?
Uh, I know for me, with solo queue and all of that, I felt like I wasn't doing much. I kind of hit a wall, I guess. And one of my friends, Fembob and Toku, Fembob was running some, or actually it was Manta Rays from last split.
Okay.
They needed a new top laner because they hated him, I guess. So he asked me to join and try it out. I really liked it, but that team blew up, is what it is. Um, but I really just joined like this competitive scene, I guess, to like try to get better and just learn more because I felt like my macro was lacking, and I think I've gotten a lot better with it. But I still got more to learn. Yep.
And yeah, and I kind of joined honestly because I enjoy just competitive. Like it got to like this is gonna sound like an addiction. I promise it's not. But like ranked could only give me so much satisfaction from winning. I felt like there was more rewarding wins when you won it with like a teammate or something like that. When there was communication, when there was that hard earned victory. Sometimes on this team it's a hard stomp, but like when it's that like hard fought for victory, it feels nice when it's like together versus a bunch of like four other random dudes.
Right. That's a
And the free coaching, but that's besides the point.
yeah, no, I feel the exact same way. And what about you, Toko?
Um, I played. I think I just hit like a plateau in ranked, and I saw like some of my friends and some. I saw some like orgs or like some teams that I wanted to like try out. At first, I was a sub for Disparity. I think so. I forgot the last one, but it was also in Stan as well for a bit. Last season, I think I learned a lot, like just my role, just in my role. So I was able to like climb a bit more. Finally got emerald after being like hard stuck plat for I don't know, like four splits.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think right now I kind of just will take a little break from rates and like league in general.
Okay. Would you say that like joining this team like definitely like helped you guys with getting better ranks and like becoming better players?
It helps you see stuff that you like messed up on, like some mistakes that you do in some games. Like for me, I always tunnel visioned, and I had so many like I would press B to recall, like last season.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah,
yeah, I think joining, especially also just joining CB Void, of course, until recently, our coaches got busy, so one of them left, unfortunately. But when we did have both of like our coaches constantly being with us, it was super eye opening. You make mistakes, they would tell you what you did wrong, kind of tell you what you should have done, and it's really eye opening because you get to kind of understand from this point, like from their point of view, like you get some knowledge that you probably would have never gotten from like any other video like on YouTube, because you can search up those how to, but they're not going to tell you what you messed up on. But people who are watching your videos can easily tell you what you messed up on, especially if they're people who do it for not living per se, but get paid to do it.
Yeah, I just with like same thing from Shadow is what I would say honestly. Like having someone else without I guess my own bias watch my gameplay and then tell me exactly where I messed up uh really helps, especially with top lane with a lot of the micro plays, having Tricore kind of over my shoulder, just telling me what I did wrong and what I should have been doing instead was really helpful. And like he isn't here anymore, but he's coming back.
Yeah,
So
may his soul rest in peace. I'm kidding.
yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead to us. I'm kidding. Love that man.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, sounds like you guys had a pretty good coach, a mentor. Um, seems like
100%.
seems like he helped you guys a lot. Um, I know you guys I know two of you guys said you were taking break. But would this be like something you would suggest to players that haven't joined a team yet, or looking to get into an org or something?
Uh, I think for players, if they want like a little bit more competitiveness than just solo queue or just kind of want a way to improve, I guess, because you kind of get a coach handed to you, joining an org and all of that stuff. I think it's a really good idea. I've always been interested in like competitive stuff when I've played Rainbow Six for a while. I really wanted to join teams, but I didn't know how to do that. And like I'm on one for League now, and it's a lot of fun. I think a lot more people could give it a try.
I recommend it too.
Yeah.
It's a good hobby, like it's some sort of hobby, but I guess just don't let it like wholly take over your life or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Sometimes I feel like it has. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you guys have a pretty good outlook on the game. I guess my final question for you guys, what do you think the final score of your series is going to be? If you don't
I'll
want
win.
to be too cocky, but
First place, baby.
Look, like
yeah.
look, what we told our coach Tricor before he like kind of got busy with life is that we were gonna win Murk. We have slightly failed him because we promised him we won't lose a single game in Murk. But that's long lost now. But I think the goal is to truly. I think we can, as long as we kind of get our stuff back together, which we're focusing on right now. I think it's an easy win. I think the only struggle that we'll have is White Lotus LaCroix.
I agree.
Well, so you guys aren't even worried about finals. Finals is already secured in the bag. You just need the next game.
100%.
100%. That's all we need.
All right. Well, sounds good. I'm looking forward to watching it. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys. Wanted to thank you guys for playing in this league. Um, thank you
Thank you
guys for
for
being on
having
our
us.
first podcast. But yeah, I appreciate you guys.
It's an
Yeah, I
honor.
appreciate it too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's been you've been very nice and caring towards at least the Plat League. It's
Hope the
been
next
nice.
league goes.
Yeah, been nice
Hope the next
competing
league.
in your league.
But I do
Yeah.
hope your next like leagues go like smoothly compared to like these couple. You know.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, I feel very confident with the people that I have now. And we are going to be doing more seasons, so are working on our rules. As you can see, we're working on our content, so we're heading in the right direction, and I think people are really going to like it. I mean, I think the articles that have been putting out so far have been pretty good, been pretty
Justice for
fun.
plat
So
content.
Good.
yeah, so I'm pretty happy in the direction everything's going. But yeah, can't do it without you guys. So yeah, just appreciate it. So,
No problem.
but anyways, that wraps up our episode 1. Um, Shout out to you guys. We'll probably be streaming your game, so we'll post that when we get that information. But yeah, just keep on a lookout for that, and we will talk to you guys later.
Awesome.
Right.
See you later.
See you later.
Thanks for
Good
having
night.
us.
Take care.